every time I sit around the adults, they're talking about one thing. They're talking about the problems of the country. And I kind of sometimes wanted to get up and scream and be like, well, what is the solution? Hey Lost Talks, my name is Ansar and I'm gonna be breaking down my song, Living a Lie. So I had recently just moved to Pakistan and that had influenced a lot of the music I was making at that point. It was such a big adjustment to me. I moved back after 9 years and a lot has changed and I've changed a lot as well. So that was really just bleeding into all of my work at that point. And I was listening to a lot of upbeat music at the time, but that's just not how I was feeling. So I wanted to make something that was melodic, but the more you focused, the more you realize that the subject matter is a bit deep. So the themes that you'll find on this song are political, escapism, and a little bit of whataboutery as well. Back with a bang, dap to the fans, you can keep on hating, we just laugh to the bank. So with this song, I found the beat and I instantly liked it more than the other beats I saw, and I was like, okay, let's start with something. So that brings us to the first bit of lyrics, which is the initial direction I thought I wanted to go, but after writing a little bit, I realized that's not the direction I wanted to go, but I still have that intro in my song. You can tell I thought it was gonna be a bit braggy, typical rap, bravado, but instantly I was like, I had a melody in mind for the hook and I was like, okay, I kind of want to match this melody and change the subject matter into something a bit more important. Shit is never static. I'm not sad that it changed, I adapt. So you see, this is the fact, I remain. That was very topical at the time because it felt like the biggest thing was me moving from abroad back to Pakistan, and it was like everyone was very worried for me at that point. And I was like, yo, like I can adapt, it's okay. Like I've been through changes my whole life. That's what makes you a person. So it's okay, like we'll change. I'm a seed, evolved through us. You plant trees that'll grow to be the future of the country's needs. People telling me I'm moving reckless when I speak. If they kill me for the truth, then bury me a shaheed. Can't invade an ideology. No apologies issued. I'm gonna sit here promoting my own philosophy. I just wanted to talk about how, not talking about an issue is not gonna make it go away. This is something that was very prominent. I've spoken about this in my song Change. I've spoken about this in my song I Bleed Green. And again, I was just in that same mindset, so I just wanted to reiterate the same thing again. Regardless of the ridicule, physical or spiritual, I'm gonna be a better dude. I can be your living proof. Before you get worked up and say that I've been hypocritical, remember that God is for the sinners too. When you talk about certain issues, you do get a lot of flack from it, from people that are against you and people that are on your side that think you're being performative. So I just wanted to speak about this, and people think you can't speak about religion in certain aspects, but religion isn't everything. So I wanted to reiterate that as well, and that's why I said God is for the sinners too, because a lot of people in this country are very judgmental about the way they practice religion. Rather than practicing inward, they practice externally, and this is where a lot of problems arise. We're so busy focused on judging how other people are practicing their version of Islam that we forget how to practice our own. I ain't got time to waste. Living out dreams ain't nothing until you escape. I can't really pinpoint what this lyric is about. It's about so many things, and it's more just about capturing a certain feeling that I wanted to evoke with this song. And it kind of is just a build up towards the second half of the chorus. You're living a lie, living your life, living a lie. Living your life, but you don't got time, you're living a lie. So again, I just wanted to talk about how being blind to certain aspects of life does not make it go away. So if you don't speak up about what is happening around you, you may as well be living a lie. Koi hal bata de. Everybody makes observations about it. Koi hal bata de. Sabke paas koi 10 misal hai, lekin hal bata de. बचा लेना है हमें रब ने आके कोई हल बता दे. So this verse is very much influenced by my decision to move back to Pakistan. The first half of this verse is in Urdu, which I was essentially peer pressured by a lot of my friends to do. This verse is influenced by, when we go to dinners and you're having gatherings, every time I sit around the adults, they're talking about one thing. They're talking about the problems of the country. And I kind of sometimes wanted to get up and scream and be like, well, what is the solution? So I thought that'd be a cool way to start this verse before the beat comes in. Just keep asking and keep asking, koi hal bata de. Har sawal ka sakht jawab hai, phir kyun nahi hum badhte aage? koi hal bata de. When you tend to question a lot of things in this country, you get a very angry and stern response, as if you don't know any better. And then it's like, okay, well, if you know better, then why aren't we moving forward? It seems like we're regressing every year, every month, every week, every day. And I just wish that we would talk about solutions and how we can achieve them. ये वक्त गुजार के कदम उठा ले लेकिन हल नहीं आते, बस ये अजाब है, ये यहूदी साजिश, काफिर के घर को जला दे आग में, औरत को बोल फटाफट हिजाब ले, इजाजत मत देना बस घर में बांध ले, कोई हल बता दे. I kind of start crescendoing with my voice at this point where, you know, to signify that I'm getting angrier and angrier, that we're not reaching a conclusion. And yet we're so concerned with such irrelevant things that have no effect on this country. You know, there's a femicide going on, minorities are not safe in this country, and we're making life even worse for them. Our solutions are just all victim blaming. Okay, well, what did the minority do? Okay, well, what did the woman do? Well, she's not at home. And it's like, these are not real solutions. This is not what's gonna fix the country. We need to go at the core of the issue and address it face on. What does one do for the few when they know that they're all going through it? Middlemen, pill pop, all so stupid, and we waste our time trying to follow this rubric till it's too late. A lot of people have their unique get-rich-quick schemes. You know, you wanna become a middleman, you wanna buy something from Alibaba and sell it on Amazon, make a couple bucks in between. It's not very sustainable. And you know, there's another crowd entirely which is pill popping, trying to forget that anything is even happening in this country. But again, they're not real solutions. It just seems like it's just a constant cycle. It's a self-fulfilling feedback loop, and we're not really getting anywhere at this point. Till it's too late, and you're stuck in a cycle that you hate, and it's become near impossible to change. So don't ask me the problem. I'm through saying that I don't got time. So it kind of just feeds back into the chorus where I've become what I've hated. And now someone's asking me what the problem is, and I'm saying, dude, I don't have time to explain it to you because I don't have time to waste, and my living out dreams is nothing until I escape. And that's basically a full circle breakdown of my lyrics for Living a Lie. I wouldn't say that it's about me specifically escaping, but it sometimes feels like escaping is the only thing you can do. And I see this mass exodus, you know, you read about it in blogs, that so many Pakistanis are leaving Pakistan, they're trying to immigrate. Then you have, you know, illegal immigrants, people that don't come from privileged backgrounds that have to find other means to go. And it's so disheartening to read these things that we feel like there's nothing else that we can really do except get out of the country. But then when you sit down and really think about it, you're like, oh, well, is there anything else that we can do? It doesn't really seem like it. Though sometimes I feel like escaping is the only option that we have, and we won't really be able to achieve our dreams until we do escape. Thank you for watching my breakdown of Living a Lie, which you can listen to on all platforms. And don't forget to watch more music-related content on The Lost Aux.